Have you ever experienced being so immersed in a task that your attention was completely absorbed by it? Did this moment make you lose all sense of time, consciousness, and anything that doesn't have to do with the task at hand? Many philosophers, educators, and even scientists have referred to this peculiar instance as flow state, a metaphysical concept that many believe to be the superpower of mankind. The ability to hyper-focus on any task, activity, or goal, and see it through to completion while maintaining complete immunity to any form of distraction. Flow state, a term popularized by psychologist Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi, is more than just some self-affirming idea. It's a cognitive state where people are at their absolute best, fully absorbed by an activity and operating with a laser-like focus. It's in these moments that time seems to warp. Instead of finding challenges intimidating, we become exhilarated by them. We step into a zone of productivity where both the mind and body work in perfect harmony and operate at their highest level. So, what exactly is this elusive flow state? And is there a way we can master tapping into this hidden ability? Stick around as we explore the characteristics of flow, the science behind achieving it, and the countless benefits that come with riding the wave of optimal performance. Before we dive into the topic, please consider showing your support by hitting the like button and subscribing to our channel. Now let's get started. More than just a fleeting moment of deep concentration, flow state is a mental phenomenon characterized by optimal performance and a state of complete absorption in an activity. According to psychologists, flow occurs when a person is fully engaged in a task, experiencing a seamless blend of focus, motivation, and enjoyment all at once. When operating in flow, certain elements set it apart from regular everyday experiences. In this mental state, you not only perform at your best, you also take great pleasure in the process of dominating a task and achieving a certain goal. So what are the key markers that define the flow state experience? Let's go through the list. First, we have clear goals and feedback. To enter a flow state, clear goals are crucial. You have to know what you're working towards while maintaining that immediate feedback is essential for preserving flow. This happens to work for just about any activity you can imagine. By setting clear objectives and receiving constructive feedback, you create a delicate balance between the challenge of the task and your skill level that constantly pushes you towards optimal performance. By embracing this approach of establishing goals and receiving feedback, you can attain the next aspect of flow, known as intense focus. Flow state is marked by an intense and undistracted focus on the task at hand. In this state, you'll become so absorbed in what you're doing that everything else will seem to fade into the background. Distractions lose their power, and the mind becomes singularly focused on the present activity. Have you ever seen someone hard at work and tried to get their attention? Sometimes people can respond right away, but then there are some instances where you may literally have to shout, clap, or drive a car through a wall just to get them to look up. If you've seen this before, you've likely witnessed someone using intense focus. If you can relate, be sure to drop a comment about a time where you had a similar experience. This high level of focus works as the precursor to induce what many experts refer to as time distortion. Flow can make time behave in a pretty weird way. Hours can feel like minutes, and minutes can feel like hours, altering our perception of time and indicating a heightened sense of engagement. People who have experienced flow often report a feeling of being suspended in a state of timelessness, a place where concerns for the seconds that pass are shattered and replaced by the joy of the activity. When time is distorted, our minds essentially bend reality in order to make situations seem longer or shorter than they actually are. As time becomes fluid, the boundaries between self and task become blurred, amplifying our sense of command over any challenge and merging action with awareness. Flow is not just about performing a task, it's about becoming one with that activity. In this state, people invariably experience a natural sense of control. The doer builds an intimate connection with the deed, fully directing all of their energy and effort towards dominating a goal and making their actions flawless. These characteristics are the core tenets behind what makes flow such a unique and sought-after mental state. Now that we've covered how to identify flow, let's explore how individuals can master achieving this state of optimal performance. Building skills is a continuous process, and perhaps the biggest contributing factor when trying to enter flow. The more skilled you become in a particular activity, the more likely you are to achieve flow. Skill development enhances your ability to tackle challenges, making the task at hand feel more like an enjoyable journey than an uphill battle. To illustrate this concept further, let's think of difficulty as something that can be divided into two levels. The higher level involves tasks that are quite challenging, often surpassing our current abilities, while the lower level consists of tasks that are more manageable and can be performed relatively easily. The line that separates these two levels can be thought of as the challenge zone for the purpose of this explanation. This special zone can be further subdivided into two tiers. At the higher tier are challenges that may result in failures most of the time, but can be conquered with persistent effort. The lower tier encompasses challenges that, although not simple, can usually be overcome successfully. Once we can adequately identify these different levels, it becomes easy for us to map out how we can dominate just about any activity. Mastery becomes a matter of simply distinguishing obstacles that are too easy from those that are too difficult, and simply aligning yourself with the work that will challenge you the most without overwhelming you. For example, let's say someone takes up an interest in learning to play guitar. For the purposes of this video, we'll name this person Cameron. Cameron had always been fascinated by the sound of the guitar. He admired the way skilled musicians effortlessly strummed chords and created beautiful melodies. Determined to learn this instrument himself, Cameron decided to embark on a journey of mastering the guitar. At first, the task seemed daunting. Holding the guitar felt awkward, and the strings seemed to tangle under his fingertips. But Cameron was undeterred. He set a clear goal for himself: to learn to play his favorite song, Hotel California, from start to finish. With his goal in mind, Cameron dove into practicing with unwavering determination. He spent hours each day studying chord diagrams, practicing finger placements, and strumming patterns. As he immersed himself in the music, everything else faded into the background. The sound of the guitar became his sole focus, and he felt a sense of calm wash over him. As Cameron practiced, he noticed something extraordinary happening. Time seemed to stretch and bend around him. Hours flew by in what felt like minutes, yet every moment felt rich and full. He was completely absorbed in the music, lost in the rhythm and melody. In this state of intense focus, Cameron's awareness merged seamlessly with his actions. He no longer thought about which chord came next, or how to transition smoothly between them. His fingers moved instinctively across the strings, guided by muscle memory and a deep connection to the music. With each passing day, Cameron felt himself improving. The once challenging chords became easier to play, and the song began to take shape. He reveled in the feeling of progress, knowing that he was inching closer to his goal with each practice session. Finally, after weeks of dedication and hard work, Cameron achieved his objective. He played Hotel California from beginning to end, flawlessly and with feeling. As the final notes faded away, he couldn't help but smile. In that moment, he realized the true power of flow, the ability to lose oneself completely in an activity, to transcend time and space, and to achieve a state of perfect harmony between action and awareness. From that day forward, Cameron continued to pursue his passion for the guitar with renewed vigor, armed with the knowledge that flow was not just a fleeting moment, but a skill that could be cultivated and honed. He set his sights on mastering new songs and pushing the boundaries of his musical abilities. And as he played, he knew that he was tapping into something truly special, the art of flow, and all the magic that came with it. Essentially, what we learn from Cameron's story is a very practical way to achieve flow and use it to our advantage. As we embark on the journey to unlock flow state, however, keep in mind that it's not a one-size-fits-all experience. Experiment with these strategies and find what works best for you. Whether you're an artist, athlete, or simply a hard-working professional, the principles of flow can be applied across various domains. That said, if you've ever had an experience similar to Cameron's, feel free to drop a comment and share your story. I'd love to hear how flow has made a difference in your life. Let's now delve into the multitude of advantages associated with experiencing the state of flow and understand why it's regarded as pivotal in unlocking your highest potential. Mastering flow is about unlocking a whole new level of productivity that can revolutionize how you tackle life. Seriously, it's like going from zero to hero in the game of productivity. When you're fully enveloped in what you're doing, It's as if you've got this superpower that makes tasks simply fly by. No distractions, just pure concentration, and suddenly you're knocking things off your list like it's a piece of cake. You know those unforgettable moments when you're totally in the zone and ideas seem to just flow effortlessly? That, fellow scholars, is flow in action. Whether you're an artist, an athlete, or an innovator, being in flow unleashes a wave of inspiration. It's like your mind becomes a playground for ideas, and there's no limit to what you can come up with. Flow can also turbocharge your learning as well. When you're in that zone, absorbing new skills or diving into complex activities feels like a breeze. Your brain is firing on all cylinders, soaking up information like a sponge, which is why those that master flow state can learn and process information more quickly. Lastly, flow state is always accompanied by a rush of both joy and fulfillment. The satisfaction we get from being fully engaged in a meaningful activity creates a positive emotional experience for us. This emotional uplift extends beyond the activity itself, contributing to an overall sense of well-being and happiness. So, next time you're feeling stuck and intimidated by the mountain ahead of you, consider entering the realm of flow and watch the magic happen. In our exploration of flow state, we've uncovered the intricacies of this psychological phenomenon that propels individuals into a realm of optimal performance. From the intense focus that blurs distractions to the altered perception of time and the merging of action with awareness, flow emerges as a state of unparalleled productivity and fulfillment. By making ourselves familiar with the intricacies of flow, we uncover a roadmap for anyone to tap into their peak potential. Through channeling our focus and energy into meaningful work, we end up with the reward of heightened productivity, enhanced creativity, accelerated learning, and positive emotional experiences. So whether you're perfecting your craft, pushing yourself in sports, or hustling through work, diving into the flow can take you to the next level. Embrace it and watch your dreams become reality. Hey there, fellow scholars. Today's message was inspired by a publication from Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi entitled Flow, a captivating work that delves into the secrets of unleashing your full potential, available on Amazon Audible. Audible offers unlimited access to thousands of audiobooks, podcasts, and originals, all included with Audible Plus. And with Audible Premium Plus, you'll enjoy even more perks, including 2 free audiobooks every month. So whether you're commuting, exercising, or simply unwinding at home, Audible allows you to immerse yourself in topics that spark your curiosity and ignite your imagination. So what are you waiting for? To start your journey of discovery, explore the world of Audible for yourself by clicking the link in the description and signing up today. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey through the realms of history and philosophy. We're passionate about sharing the rich history of human thought and the profound events that have shaped our world. If you've enjoyed our content and found it thought-provoking, please consider supporting our channel. Your support allows us to continue researching, creating, and delivering high-quality educational content. By smashing the like button, leaving comments, sharing, and subscribing, you're not only helping us grow, you're also helping foster a vibrant community of curious minds dedicated to exploring the depths of human knowledge, just like you. Together, we can delve deeper into the annals of history and the complexities of philosophical ideas. Join us in our quest for wisdom, and let's continue unraveling the fascinating stories and timeless questions that have defined our past and continue to shape our future. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thank you for being a part of our educational journey.